So there's this story that I like to tell my friends when we get talking about the state of the world and some of the fear and confusion and pain around the destruction of our environment. And this story is the story of the Imaginal Cells. It's the story of the journey of the caterpillar as it becomes the butterfly. Basically, the caterpillar is destroying its environment. It's consuming 40 times its body weight, something like ridiculous like that. And it looks very destructive. And all of a sudden this caterpillar gets this evolutionary impulse to go inward, go inside. And it starts to create the cocoon. And in the cocoon, this whole alchemical process starts to happen where these imaginal cells, which are the blueprint of the DNA of the butterfly, begins to form and come together. And the caterpillar DNA tries to destroy these imaginal cells. It looks like a foreign invasion. It looks like a fever, like a virus. But actually, these cells are the blueprint of the butterfly. And so when they start to get attacked, they start to cluster. They start to come together in groups and form connection, solidifying membranes that are made up of these cells. And then there's a tipping point or a critical mass that's crossed, and everything liquefies inside the cocoon. Sure enough, the lungs triple in size, wings are formed, and out comes a brand new being with no memory of being a caterpillar. This analogy is an analogy for humanity's evolution and consciousness, where we're at a caterpillar stage as the collective. You know, we're consuming our environment at an unsustainable rate, and that, you know, change is coming in some form, but we don't really know exactly what change can be coming. But if we really trust life, we really look at this analogy and the potential that as human beings, imbued with consciousness, with the same consciousness that gives rise to all of life, that we are at an evolutionary jump of moving into being a new type of being. We can relate to all these things happening in our world from varying perspectives, and we can go into fear, and we can go into doom and gloom, or we can harness the energy and create a renaissance. And that's what I think the Imaginal Cells are. I think they're the communities that are bringing the innovative new systems, the Buckminster Fullers of the world. These are the permaculturists, these are the storytellers, these are the artists and the poets and the musicians and the benevolent entrepreneurs. These are the Imaginal Cells that are bringing the blueprint of the new system, of the evolved system, where we're in harmony with creation and we're not destroying our own environment. So if you were on a spaceship and you were running out of oxygen, you'd be concerned. And essentially, we're on a big spaceship, and you know, our resources and our, you know, the different things we have available to us on the spaceship are changing. And so if we don't adapt, the spaceship will be fine, but its inhabitants might not be. So I hope this inspired you to see what potential we have, to create something that's never been created, not create a rebellion on the planet, which just replaces the hierarchy with someone else, but a renaissance where the creative energy and the committed energy that would go into things like destruction and separation go into unity and connection, and that we move from time is money to time is art. And the beauty, like the butterfly who's free and has the capacity to go long distances the caterpillar could have never conceived. We can go those distances. We can make those jumps. We can go to uncharted territory as a species if we follow this, if we utilize this opportunity on our planet.